name that has really come out of the woodwork, you got Charlie Becker. Becker showed up big in that win against Penn State, where Penn State almost beat Indiana earlier this season in Happy Valley, but Becker has showed up in the playoff. He's their deep threat. He's a speedster. Watch for him to get a couple looks from Mendoza when they establish the run and they try to take that deep shot on a play action. You've also got Omar Cooper. This guy, great player. He caught that incredible touchdown catch at the end of the Penn State game. Keep bringing that game up because it was a dagger in my heart. But Cooper, very great wide receiver as well. So Indiana can get it done on every angle of the offense against the Hurricanes. Miami's defense, though, their defensive front is second to none in college football this season. They've got a lot of experience. They've got a lot of star power on the defensive side of the football. They've got a lot of speed. They're going to have to try to contain Indiana. They're going to have to get some pressure on Fernando Mendoza. I see them attempting to do that, so it's going to be really important for Indiana to establish the run and for Miami not to allow them to run the football down their throats. On the Miami side of the ball, I already mentioned Carson Beck. He's been known to turn the ball over in the past, but he is a veteran. He's going to come into this game prepared. He's not going to let the stage get too big for him. I think Carson Beck's going to have a big game today. Miami, the way they've gotten it done on the offensive side of the football, they've run the ball very well so far this playoff. They have established the pass in a couple of these games, but they do run the bubble screen. They don't really take a lot of deep shots down the field. I think they're going to have to do that today against Indiana. They're going to have to connect and have a really efficient day on the offensive side if they're going to even keep this game close. You've got Tony on the outside. This guy's a speedster. He can break it open. Again, that's why that bubble screen works so well. They get the ball in his hands, look to make a couple defenders miss, and he's off to the races. The only problem on the Indiana side, on the defensive side of the football, these guys are a top 5 tackling team in college football. So tough, easier said than done to make these guys miss when you're Tony. But we'll see if Miami can make that happen. Again, I think Indiana shows up in this game. I think they're going to get a turnover early. It's just what we've seen the last few weeks. These guys are just ready to play every single game. They have very low threshold for mistakes. They do not make them. I think Kirk Cignetti is going to have these guys in a really just outstanding mindset headed into this game. I think Miami's going to come in ready to play. They're going to be chomping at the bit to get out there and just get in front of their home crowd and really punch Indiana in the face. I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be a similar story that you saw in the first 2 rounds, but I think Miami keeps it a bit closer than either Alabama or Oregon did. So take Indiana minus 8.5. I think they win this game something like 34-10, 34-14.